Barton knows a thing or two about being a tabloid target, and on her new show, The Beautiful Life, she plays a model dealing with gossip, scandal, and the claws that come out on the catwalk. Take a look.
This won't work. It's not tailored for me.
Of course it is. Zach built it based on the measurements Claudia sent over.
Well, he must have misread them.
It's a signature piece.
Zach, there's been a mistake.
The dress needs to be let out.
It can't be.
I can fit into it, Mr. Posen. It's about your design, not about the girl.
Raina. Her.
All right, we have 4 minutes, people. Let's go.
Meow. Please welcome Misha Barton. It's so nice to have you back, and congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
You know, this summer has been really, really rough for you. You were hospitalized in July, and when you were hospitalized, there were so many rumors flying around about what was going on and speculation. Can you clear it up? What was happening?
Yeah, I mean, really, it was blown out of proportion, so it's kind of silly now to be talking about it because I'm so fine now. But it was just a really bad time for me. It was sort of one of those things, it was like a perfect storm. Everything happened at once.
Like because you were in the psychiatric ward, you were not just in a regular, not just in a regular hospital.
I mean, it was just, I was overwhelmed. I had too much work going on. I'd had a surgery for my wisdom teeth that went really badly. I'd been in the hospital. I had 2 surgeries on my wisdom teeth. I had 4 taken out, and they'd gotten it really badly wrong. They had to drill into my jaw, and I was just in excruciating pain. I had an infection and a dry socket, and I woke up on like a Sunday morning, and there was no doctor available, and I was trying to take the minimum amount of painkillers and get through it because I had to go to work soon, and I was getting ready to go do this show, The Beautiful Life. And meanwhile, I still had like a schedule to travel. I was going to Europe, I was going to London, I had things to do, and I was prepping to do photo shoots, and I was just overwhelmed. I had so much work to do, and this surgery had gone so badly for me. And I think that I was just starting to feel completely overwhelmed. It was just too much to have this surgery go so wrong. Well, because when you go into the hospital, when they take you into the hospital for something, when it goes really wrong, if you're having a meltdown and you say something like, I feel like I want to die, or if you're saying, like, they started injecting you with things to calm down, like, I'm petrified of needles, like, absolutely petrified. You can't come anywhere. I've had my blood drawn once in my life for my insurance.
How did they get the wisdom teeth without a needle?
Oh, no, they did, but that's why it was so traumatizing for me that they botched it so badly, because I had to go back in for a second surgery and everything. It wasn't just one smooth. They put me under, and I thought, well, it's over, but it wasn't anywhere near over. I had to go back in, and I was having Novocaine shots every day after the surgery to minimize the amount of painkillers I was taking, so they would just give me Novocaine every day.
Misha, this happened when was this? Was this July?
Yeah, it was July. So basically, if you say anything like negative in the hospital and they think you're a risk to yourself, they hold you. They won't let you go.
This is September, so it's just been a short while. You look great. You're in a new series. How'd you get through it? Other people have gone through difficult things. What did you do? What did you tell yourself?
I just figured that, you know, if you hit rock bottom like that, and it really was rock bottom, when you're in a place like that and you're around people, you know, you realize, I'm nothing like these people. Like, I have a career, I've worked so hard for it. I'm such a positive person, and I really, I think you can overcome anything. And for me, having that kind of chronic pain for the first time in my life, like being in serious pain, was such a wake-up call, because I've, you know, seen friends go through terrible, terrible pain. And, you know, I've worked in hospitals. I've never experienced it myself. And I have such a newfound respect for people who live with that kind of pain. And I think it was just a wake-up call for me about life and respecting life so much more. And anyway, I got really healthy since then. I've just been doing everything I can to, like, keep my job happy and healthy. And I've moved to New York with my 2 dogs, and I have a great apartment that I just got.
Welcome.
We're happy for you. That's nice news, and we're happy.
As Barbara said, you do look beautiful, and now you have a new show, The Beautiful Life. So can you tell us a little bit about the show and who you play?
Yeah, I play, oh wow, here we go, there it is. Oh, that's Ashley, she's great. Yeah, well, Zach Posen did the first episode, and I'm actually wearing one of Zach's dresses right now. He's incredible. We have lots of designers on the show.
So what is this show about?
It's about the fashion world. It's kind of like Entourage, but about fashion. And that's why I wanted to do it, because I don't think that anybody's ever taken the fashion world and really looked at it in a realistic way.
And you are not sweet.
No, she's a very complicated character. She actually becomes a lot sweeter as the episodes go on. I like her because...
Sweet is not that interesting.
No, it's not, actually.
Try witch with a B.
What's your name on the show?
Sonia Stone.
Okay.
And I enjoy playing her, actually, more than most characters I've ever played. Yeah. I have a lot of fun with her.
She seems to be stoned in the first episode.
Sonia Stone?
Yeah, she's popping pills in the back of a cab. What other trouble is she going to get into?
Well, we'll see. I can't really give it all away.
Based on the, like the truth about the behind the scenes of the fashion world?
Yeah, I mean, we want it to be as realistic as possible. That's why we're not saying that all models are like that, you know, that are wrecks. We actually have some great people on the show. Like I said, real fashion designers like Matthew Williamson's going to come on the show, all kinds of other designers and real models like Jess Stam
I
and
have to
stuff.
ask you one question.
Yeah.
What kind of dogs do you have? I just have to know.
2 rescues. One came from a puppy mill, Ziggy Stardust. She's a Pomeranian mix.
Right.
And then Charles Dickens, he's my first dog. He's he's a rescue as well. He came from a pound in Koreatown in LA. And
he writes well.
Yeah, he's very intelligent.
So you would recommend people to go to rescues?
Oh, definitely. I love rescue dogs.
Well,
He's so loyal.
Welcome back to New York, Ziggy Stardust and Charles Dickens.
Thank you.
And The Beautiful Life premieres September 16th. We'll be right back with a brand new fashion line from Avril Lavigne.
It was very enjoyable. We'll come back anytime. I thought the interview was very good, and I really appreciated that Whoopi reminded me to mention the education program, because I think it's so helpful to young people.